What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Dungeon coming at you with another video for the easy mode walkthrough. In the last one we took down the old Iron King. In this one we are going to take down the Duke's Dear Freja the Spider over here in Blightstone Cove. So I want to smash those. So basically we're gonna get some summons. We are going to rock this club because it's got a nice reach, and we are gonna smash her up. Alright, very important thing you need to do for this is you gotta get a torch. You gotta have a torch for this. Alright, not just for these spiders, but also, oh boy, they're evading me pretty well. I might have to switch my weapon to something faster. There we go. Alright. Yep. Master on Greatsword. What else do I got equipped? Nothing? Okay. That's fine. Alright. Gonna leave that one in there. Just cause. Oh, I think I just forgot to summon Bashful Ray. I'm gonna go summon Bashful Ray, actually. We're gonna get 3 summons for this one. And it's gonna be a pretty easy fight, but we're gonna be doing this fight again on NG Plus. Well, it's we use a bonfire ascetic so that we can, you know, get a different soul, because when you kill her with a bonfire ascetic, then you get a little bit of something extra, and then we can get a what the heck? See that thing? It attacks you when it's already dead. It's got that last attack, man. I tell you, it's kind of does a number on you. Uh-oh. All right, well, better change that. I'm probably gonna want that actually on my other hand, and I'm probably not gonna need the bow actually at all. I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the bow actually. And if I don't have the bow, maybe there's a light weapon I could put. Let's see, what's the lightest weapon I got? It's a pretty... Ooh, a fire longsword too. Yep, I can do that. My equip load is still below 70, so that's a very good thing. Alright. Let's get that torch lit. Alright, you gotta have a torch. You gotta have a torch in this one, y'all. The boss fight is considerably more difficult if you do not have a torch lit. Now, you can always use a flame butterfly to light up a torch, like at the very end or whatever. But let's summon the other guy. Let's get this person summoned up here. Because now we're going to have an extra summon. Oh, goodness. I think I'm going to switch to that fire longsword right up in here. Something that strikes a little faster. Yeah, see how fast that strikes? That's a lot nicer. And we're going to get that key for right in here too, actually. Once you defeat the boss, you get the key to get up in there. Oh, is there another dude somewhere? Alright. Alright. So, moving forward. I would say wait to make sure both of these summons. I've played this a bunch of times, and sometimes the summons won't follow you. So, like, if you jump down there, there's no getting back up, really. So, you know, you want to make sure they're both going to be able to jump down, because if they don't climb the ladder, then you're going to have to do all this all over again, and that's like a waste of time, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. So, there's 2 spiders underneath this walkway. There's another one here that Manhunter probably killed. Bashful, maybe. Oh boy, he's going to get kicked off the... Yeah. Usually Manhunter, if he's behind... Oh, goodness. Yeah. Oh, come on, bro. Alright, yeah, usually if Manhunter is behind you, he'll just turn around and shoot an arrow. He's pretty reactive. Bash, on the other hand, oh my goodness, man. That dude will be like half dead sometimes before he's like, oh wait, I should probably attack someone. Like, I don't understand that dude at all. Like, that's probably why sometimes he just ups and leaves, man. And that's another thing. You can't take forever, otherwise Bash will leave. So, Ashful Ray. Alright, so there's a spider coming up here. A bunch of peasants are gonna run up here and start messing with us. Let's kill these peasants before they mess up our guys. Come on, bro. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we get anything cool. I mean, peasant gear is not really cool. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, when you're down here, it's kind of nice because you have a torch. Your buddies don't have torches, though. So, being around them is kind of nice so that they don't really get hurt by these spiders. So, that's always kind of good. And there are some hidden drops in this area. We just want to make sure we kill all the spiders. We'll pick up this Ashen Night Void or whatever his name is. And looks like there's another spider somewhere. Come up here and I might have to go around a little bit because there's one right there. Let me go get that. There's usually some funny drops. Looks like there's none over there. That might be it. I usually check though. Alright, well, whatever. We don't have to kill all the spiders. Like to, you know. And I don't know. I can't remember if there's anything on these ones. You can make the jump. If you fall, you could take some damage though. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing. Alright, so drop down. Drop down. Drop down. Alright, and make your way over here. And then, there's usually a spider or two. Looks like I must have killed him. There's usually a spider or two hiding around this area. Alright, and this is the fog gate for the boss fight, obviously. So, I'm going to throw down the warmth spell. And don't throw it too close to the gate because otherwise let's get Bash in here. Because otherwise you'll be healing the boss, which is, you know, not advisable. Come on, Bash, get in there. Oh, he's getting healed. Good. Once he's all healed up, we'll go ahead and get started because these guys, the NPC phantoms, they just stand around sometimes and take damage. And Bashful Ray has a pretty good... Both Bashful Ray and Manhunter have some really good attacks. They have some fire attacks against this thing. And of course, you know, fire attacks are going to do more damage against the spider. So, alright, make sure you have the torch lit. If you don't, use a flame butterfly. And then we're going to come in here. If you don't have flame butterflies, you don't have a torch, I'd almost say go back and redo it and get one. But you can do it without it. You're probably gonna have to do a lot of AoEs to kill. There's gonna be like 1,000 spiders, it seems. But when you have the torch, it seems like there's none because they all will be repelled by your flame. Now, for those of you arachnophobic players, I don't know, bro. This is a pretty interesting cinematic. Oh, and by the way, this thing right here, there's a theory that this is below, like, the Lake of Fire in Dark Souls 1. That's the dragon or something in it, but I don't know about any of that. I will say though that, yeah, if you're afraid of spiders, you're in trouble in this one. All right, this guy's got some serious attacks though. All right. And he's got 2 weak spots. I almost want to kill some of these guys. Oh boy. Some of his attacks, I will say, that, let's heal up. He can damage your weapons and stuff here. Oh boy, no. There we go. Yeah, he shoots out this. There it is, there it is. He shoots out the stuff. It'll poison you. It'll mess up your equip. Oh no, dude. It'll deteriorate your durability and stuff. So you really, he's got a web too, or she got a web, and she's got super thick armor. So like if you don't attack the head, you're not gonna do any damage. Okay. And gotta watch out for these attacks. Oh no, what? There it is. Sometimes she'll wind back and then move forward. Gotta watch out for that. Having a good reach weapon is really advisable, man, because see how close I am to the face? Honestly, sometimes you get all up on the face and stuff and you won't like hit it, you know what I'm saying? It won't do any damage. Although I will say that if you use like a mail breaker, you can do damage a lot easier to this creature. But in like NG plus and stuff, like if you can detach the heads and then you can kick around like soccer balls and stuff. But if you do that, if you detach the head, then you're probably going to be in trouble with. Probably not going to be able to do very much damage or any damage at all against the Duke's dear Freja. You'll be in big trouble, man. So that's why it's kind of good to have like a mail breaker or something. Someone's got shield piercing, and that can potentially, you know, be able to do damage and stuff. So I've never had that problem. I've had a problem where I'm knocked off the head, like doing it on NG++. And it looked like I was afraid that I wasn't gonna be able to kill the boss, but you know, it worked out. Alright, so over here I'm gonna kill this dude right here. Alright, he's got something for us. Alright, he's got that key, fragrant branch, and the dark ring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright, at this point, I'm gonna get rid of my torch. At this point, we are going to... That was pretty simple, honestly. Maybe, I don't... I remember the first time I came here and did that. When you get all the souls, this is what happened. This is like the end boss, okay? This is Aldea. Alright, it honestly doesn't matter what you say when you talk to this dude. So, there's like... They say like, okay, if you say yeah at a certain point in time, at this point in time you can read through all this stuff. It doesn't matter. He's just like, yo, I see you're getting more powerful, and you're like, yeah, bro, what of it? And he's like trying to be cool with you, but at the same time he's the end boss. You know what I'm saying? Now in the regular Dark Souls 2, I don't think he's at all even in it. So. But fighting him on like the NG++ and stuff like that, yeah, it could be kind of a challenge if you are trying to not die at all, because you have to defeat the defenders. Depending on how you do it, you might have to defeat the defenders, Natasha or Nassandra, and then Aldea, like all the same. So that can be kind of a pain. Because if you die, you know, you go back and start over. Although if you defeated any of them, then you know they'll still be dead, which is kind of nice, honestly. All right, so from here, what I'm gonna do is level up, and I'm probably gonna meet you over at the Earthen Peak, 3rd bonfire. There's something we gotta do, and then we are going to use a bonfire set. Let me see how many bonfire settings I got. Actually, I should have... I think I need like 2 or 3. Yeah, I've got 5. I got plenty. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're going to use some bonfire settings because we're going to get a couple upgraded rings and stuff like that. So I'll meet you back at the Earthen Peak in just a moment. Okay, you guys, I am at Earthen Peak, and before we use the bonfire ascetic, there's something that we actually skipped over here that I really want to get, and yeah, actually, yeah, let me switch to longsword. So there's one of these stalker dudes right here. He's a pain in the neck. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these guys. Oh, the Shadow Gauntlets. Oh man, you know what? I tried to get these things when I did a bleed build, like probably a year or two ago, honestly. And I farmed the heck out of that dude, and I couldn't get it. I could not get it. So let's take a look. Oh my gosh, man, that is so cool. All right, so let's see what it looks like. Here it is. Let's see the item description. This is a very interesting. It doesn't even say it on there, but the Shadow Gauntlets. It doesn't have an effect on here. It will increase your bleed buildup for when you do bleed attack. So if you're doing a bleed build, man, oh man, that's so good. The other gauntlet that does something like that is the Sanctum Gauntlets, which will increase poison buildup. So both of those two highly advisable for, you know, bleed builds and for the Sanctum Gauntlet for a poison build. So wow, that's such a good. Let's see if I don't get hit. I ain't even gonna mess with this chick. Let me get my bow out. I gotta get my bow equipped. Alright, so let me get my bow equipped. And actually I'm gonna have to unequip something in order to equip the bow. Let's do this, because you know what, I could just unequip it altogether. I'll be fine with the longbow. Yeah, you don't want to mess with this. You run up on that chick and she will put a lingering flame up in your face, and that thing will dominate you, man, like for real. Like I totally wouldn't mess with it at all. Alright, so moving forward, we'll go ahead and use a Estus Flask. And honestly, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get everything set up to do this boss battle. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that bonfire ascetic. Wow, I can't believe I got that drop. That's so rare. Alright, so to use a bonfire ascetic, you have to rest at the bonfire, which means I'm going to have to kill those enemies again, but you know, whatever. And then you burn a bonfire ascetic. Now, it's going to ask you like, yo man, you sure you want to do that? Because you're going to make it more difficult, everything more difficult. You're gonna you know, redo a bunch of stuff. The boss is gonna be back and all that, you know what I mean? And then it says, you know, what is done is done. So if you play an NG plus, like if you beat the game and play this again, this is gonna be one like game more difficult than it should be. So it's constantly gonna be more difficult. I will say that I think it goes up to about 10 or 9 or 10 or something like that. So after you use like 9 or 10 bonfires, then it doesn't matter how many more bonfire ascetics you use. Once you use like 9 or 10 of them, that it'll not increase in difficulty beyond that, I'm pretty sure. So like one of my playthroughs, I think I used like I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 or 40 on this one particular bonfire, and I mean it stops getting more difficult after a while. So let's get this guy. I'm gonna come all the way up here because I want to make sure I can swing my sword. Uh-oh, this guy's gonna get my bleed meter up. I definitely want that to happen. This is one of the reasons why I do not like the Earthen Peak. The status effects are no good. Alright, so, ooh, what's she drop? Let's see. Alright. So, next thing I want to do is come back, actually. I'll mess those guys up in a minute. And I think there's an extra guy in there, too. So be careful. When you use that bonfire ascetic, you're going to get some, like, NG plus enemies and the extra enemies that you get in NG plus. So, yeah, you want to be careful. Let me move this thing over and get my whip out, so I'm gonna whip it good, y'all. Alright, Yeah, you know, I should rank this thing up all the way, honestly. I like the whips, you guys, especially in Bloodborne. I probably have talked about this before. Look at all those drops, man. Dang. But yeah, in Bloodborne, dude, the threaded cane, I tell you, if I do a Bloodborne one, I'm going to show you guys what's up with that threaded cane. You know what, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to not do what I did last time. I'm going to wait. Oh, here he comes. I guess I am doing what I did last time. Yeah. It's the bow, y'all. Alright. Now let's proceed to not do what I did last time. Let's see if I can do here. What I should have done is well, it doesn't matter, I'll be alright. These guys are no match for me anymore. Yeah, my guy's too powerful for all that, man. Ooh, but I tell you what, I was getting a little bit quiet there, trying to keep my focus, trying not to let these dudes get the better of me. You know what I mean? All right. So what we're trying to do is get that thing, those two drops right there, and then the one down below. All right. It is kind of gonna be a pain a little bit, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The jump is treacherous. It's probably one of the most treacherous jumps in the entire game, in my opinion. And I hope that you don't see me have a problem with that. I'm tempted to use my other controller, honestly. I might switch that thing out. Alright, so here we go with the bow. You know what? I'm gonna mess these guys up right here too, actually. Let me use this whip real quick. Get this thing out. Alright. Okay, well, it looks like we're dropping down too. Now, they have a chance to drop this thing called the Mannequin Saber, and it's like a really good blade. So if you get that, man, you might want to check it out and see if there's anything you want to do with it. Alright. We'll go ahead and troll these guys. Oh, did they try to go around or something? Oh, man, I hope they didn't. Because there obviously is a way that they can go all the way around to get to me. And I'd rather they didn't. Alright, let's see. Are they still following? I don't know where they went, honestly. And boy, oh boy. I'm not trying to have these type of dudes coming at me from behind, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what you want. Not these dudes, man. In general, that's a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? But man, I don't know if any of you guys are trying to do a bow build, man, because that bow only, whew, man, that's something else. Yeah, see, look, I told you those dudes are trying to come around. I wasn't joking, man. Anyhow, alright, so here's the deal. You have to kind of like jump right here at hugging the wall and get on that little piece so that you can get across. And once you get across, that dude turtles. So it makes it even more difficult to make this happen. So, alright. Once we get across, then we got to get back. So that makes it even more interesting. Alright. So far so good. And I don't want to destroy that chest. Alright, so far so good. He's poisoned and now he's dead. Alright, that was pretty fortuitous. Alright, let's see what's in the chest. I think it's like petrified dragon bone or, you know, soul of a warrior. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know that totally wasn't worth it. Not at all. Not at all. Alright, so you can't make this jump. You can't make this fall, I don't think, without jumping back and then falling down. So probably what I should have done beforehand is put on the cat ring. Okay, so like we did before, you kind of gotta come over here on the wall to make that jump. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Alright, so far so good. Now, once you're on this side, you can pretty much do a double drop. Okay? Yeah, you can do a double drop. There is an enemy down there, but if you do it right, then he probably won't aggro. Alright, so there's the first drop. And see the guy right down there. If you do it right, he won't aggro. And then you can pick this thing up. Oh, that was cool. I never seen that happen. Alright, poison broadsword. And look, if you want to mess with them, you can mess with them. I am not going to mess with them. I am actually going to use that, go back to the last bonfire. So I guess probably I didn't need to use the bonfire ascetic, but you know, whatever. Okay, now you've got two options. You can just go ahead and use the Jester Thomas. You can use nobody actually to help you out, but you can use Jester Thomas to help you out, and then you can go ahead and take care of that boss. You can use Jester Thomas to help, and just you and him. And oh boy, yeah, this guy's a pain, man. I'll tell you. I should be using a different weapon, something that isn't gonna get hit on the walls as much. But anyhow, or you can come down and resummon those dudes, which is probably what I'm gonna do. I feel confident enough that I'm not gonna really take too much risk, even though last time I was down in here, man, had a little slip up and these guys got the better of me. But I'm on like, you know, I'm on like A game mode right now, you know. Alright, getting all these cool drops. Oh my goodness, man. I was kind of thinking like I wouldn't do a bleed build, but I don't know. I mean, I would want my faith to be a little higher for a bleed build, but I mean, it doesn't, like, I just did the video for let me go ahead and knock this guy off. I did do the video for go ahead and kill this guy for the stats, and I was just talking about like how faith increases it, but it only increases by like 1 point on that scale, so it's not like tons. It's not like the faith really increases your bleed build up like a ton, but I mean, every little bit helps, you know what I'm saying? When you're trying to induce bleed, you know, it kind of does make a difference, you know what I mean? Okay, so wait for this guy to come out, and you can kill that guy if you want. I don't know if I will. Maybe I won't actually, because I don't need to. Alright, so that's the easy way to do it, and there's another guy down there which we can aggro. I think we can aggro him, and then we can do the same thing and just kind of like troll him from the top of the stairs, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if I can get the boat. Hey, look at that. I think if you don't go into the first person mode, that it'll probably hit the wall, which is kind of weird how that sometimes happens. So here he comes. Alright, well, you know what, he's taking forever. I'm gonna go kill this guy real quick. Alright. And trusty fire longsword. Okay, now we're gonna go down. And I can't remember. I think there's like one more dude. I'm gonna hit this trap, but I think there's one more dude right around the corner here that I need to kill before I can get a summon. Alright, so 3 hits it takes, and actually I'm not going to summon him first because he'll leave. I've talked about Bashful Ray before. Alright. Using that poke. You know what I'm saying? Alright, oh, this one will probably be a little bit challenging because there's two of these dudes and they're gonna aggro at the same time. So maybe I've got an idea, actually. Yeah. I don't know if anyone thought about it too, but these guys are gonna follow me and then I'll just kill them when they get on top of the ladder. Sure, I could attack them, but you know, why? As long as I don't fall off the ladder, we're good. You know what I mean? Alright. Simple enough. I think that's nearly every enemy that we need to kill in order to get these summons. We're going to summon these guys up. We're going to go to Mytha. We're going to take her down and get that Covetous Silver Serpent Ring +2. So it's going to be like when we kill enemies, it's going to be that much better. So drop anything cool? No. Alright, let's go. Devotee Scarlet. Alright. So this boss is gonna be, because I used that bonfire ascetic, gonna be more powerful, gonna have more hit points, gonna do more damage and all that stuff. But, you know, I am more powerful anyways, so it's like whatever. I should be alright. Shouldn't be a problem actually nearly at all. If you're a caster build, then you know you'll already be pretty much minding your distance. Being that I'm a melee build, I pretty well have to kind of get into the thick of things in order for this boss, in order to defeat the boss fight, or defeat the boss in the fight. So that's something to consider. Oh, totally got nailed. Let's switch up to the club at this point. Let's aggro this guy. Be careful not to aggro the other guy. Better use that, health is getting kind of low. Alright, so there is an extra guy over here. Oh boy. Summon him. Kill this guy. Come on, bro. Don't let him fight alone. These summons, I tell you. This guy is totally going like crazy, man. Alright, let's heal up, everyone. So, this is where warmth is a very good choice of spells, because I'm gonna just keep the shield that I have, because all my guys have taken. Look at this guy, man. Get in the warmth, man. It's cold, bro. I mean, honestly, it is. Where I'm at right now, it's like 1 degree outside. It's legit cold, man. I could use some of this spell in real life. Alright, so again, be careful. Mytha will regenerate in the poison, so you want to aggro her away from the poison. Yes. Don't let her get you with magic spells without blocking. You want to block that stuff. And technically, you can actually cut off her tail, matter of fact. I didn't realize this. I saw this video recently. Oh, there's that tail attack. I should have cut it off, bro. Yeah, I don't want to die against her, that's for sure. Oh, she's in that. She's regenerating. Ooh, she aggro on me. Oh, she's aggroed on Jester now. Jester is big damage. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can see when she turn around like that. Oh. Yeah, she aggroing on me right now. Alright. Oh. See how easy it is? I barely even touched her. More of these dudes like just aggroed the heck out of her, man. And there we go, the Silver Serpent Ring. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and use my souls. I'm gonna equip the Silver Serpent Ring. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. And it's a +2 now. And then we're gonna go and get but a couple other things. Alright, so I'll meet you guys at the I think it's the bonfire. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, you guys, so I know I said I was going to meet you at the bonfire, but there's one thing that I'd like to show you guys. Because we use the bonfire ascetic here, I almost forgot that it doesn't change a whole lot of the enemies. It pretty much these enemies right around the bonfire and the boss. It will actually alter and renew this area. So if I can find my whip. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take out this stuff because there's another mimic chest back now. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of interesting. All right, hold on a second. Let me get my stone ring equipped. There we go. Gotta have the stone ring with the whip, y'all. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems. These dudes are gonna not get phased. You want them to get phased. You want them to get stunned. And you want to be able to attack through the wall. This guy's like, how you wall hacking me, bro? Okay. I think there's one more enemy back here. And there's... Ooh, what did they drop? They have a chance to drop that pyromancy. You know what I mean? Alright, be careful attacking this guy. You might attack the mimic. And then you have a mimic and a poison mushroom creature. So be very careful. Oh, did you guys see that? Oh, it inflicted bleed. It inflicted bleed. Alright, well, I'm gonna kill this thing with, I guess a fire longsword. And maybe it'll get poisoned. Oh, we'll see. Oh, no! Oh, that was close, bro. Yeah, that fire longsword not really doing a whole lot of damage there. Alright, so I killed the mimic. Now, honestly, I took a look at how much time I have, and that's pretty much it for this episode, honestly. So, basically, in the next episode, what we're going to be doing is probably taking down the upgraded gargoyles. And for this character, I'm probably going to show you guys the upgraded Lost Sinner, because you kill the gargoyles, obviously you'll get another gargoyle soul, but you'll get the gold serpent ring +2, which I definitely want. And then if you kill the Lost Sinner, which would be the old witch when you upgrade it, the bonfire for the Sinner's Rise bonfire, then you'll be able to trade her old witch soul in for flame weapon, which I do want for this character. So, and then from then, I might actually kill a couple other bosses with the other character, because like Duke Dare Freya, I want for the caster build. I want to show you guys how to get the Moonlight Greatsword and or Crystal Soul Spear. So, and there might be one other boss fight that I want to do. I'll show you guys, like, you know, the upgraded version and stuff like that. So, alright, you guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, thank you very much for watching the video, and have a good one, guys.